Welcome, Namaste. I wanted to make a little video for you to assist in the preparation for your daily meditation practice. So I wanted to explain a few things that you could prepare prior to the sitting practice. So I would always try to get yourself up and out of bed. To practice meditation in bed is very inviting for the body to recline and fall back to sleep. So best to get yourself up and out of bed. You can still set up the environment in the bedroom if that's necessary, or you can prepare the space outside of the bedroom and come to that space in the morning. I would certainly do the necessary. That might involve visiting the bathroom, washing your face, brushing your teeth. There's nothing wrong with grabbing a hot drink, anything to bring yourself into a little bit more of an awake state. We don't want to be checking the phone or starting our planning day prior to the morning meditation. We don't want too much of a thinking mind beforehand. So there's that sweet spot between starting the day and being in bed, finding that spot where your body can feel a little bit more awake, and yet you haven't moved into the thinking, planning mind as yet. So I would certainly ensure that your space is a comfortable temperature, so wearing necessary garments to be warm and comfortable is key, and hopefully undisturbed. So this is why the choice of time of day and the space that you choose is key, not to be alerted and disturbed if possible. So obviously we will turn the mobile phone off. We don't want any pings or alerts coming to grab our attention unnecessarily. When it comes to choosing your space, I quite like to have somewhere with natural light. Having somewhere that has a sense of love and joy, something natural to look at perhaps when you close your eyes to begin and when you finish the meditation. So if nature through the window is not available, you can choose to have a plant or some flowers perhaps to look at. That can be quite nice. I've also had set up some pictures of some loved ones, again just to bring that sense of appreciation and joy into this space. To set up the environment, you might choose to have some incense burning or a candle perhaps, anything that brings something peaceful to your sense of being. So with that said, I'd also include the position that you plan to sit in. So everybody's different, every body feels comfortable in a different position. So feel free to choose a chair. If that's where your spine will be most comfortable for the sitting duration. You might want to sit on a cushion, you may want to have a blanket over your knees for comfort, perhaps calling that your pranayama position. But I would certainly sit somewhere comfortable. You might want to sit on the floor, being in contact with the ground. It has that grounding energy, so whether that's your feet or your legs on the floor is a good idea. You might want to choose to sit as I am, with a bolster between the legs, and your seat comes back towards the heels. This keeps your legs in more alignment with the torso. Or if you would rather go for a more classic posture to cross the legs, I would still suggest popping a cushion underneath the hips, keeping the circulation flowing down to the legs to keep that comfort in the body. So with all those things in mind, you'll have everything ready for your morning sitting. You might come to the position and consider an intention for the practice or for the day, or maybe a positive statement, beginning with perhaps I am able, I am well. I like to choose I am trusting in the universal energy. But this is your decision. This is an intention or a prayer or a positive statement that you choose on the day. So this is entirely in the moment. It might come just before you sit. The final thing I would suggest is, when you're practicing alone, is to set a timer. So a timer of a gentle sound to bring you back to the end of practice. And it avoids you needing to open one eye and look at the clock. How long have I sat here? How much longer have I got to sit here? Choosing to have a set time is a good idea. So I think you're all set, ready for your daily practice of meditation. Come with an open mind. Come with some gentleness to your practice. Sometimes 5 minutes is enough. 10 minutes may be gained, but a little gentleness on yourself is where we start. So I wish you well in your journey, and I thank you for joining me today. Namaste.